Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Was there another speaker to? Okay, all right. Let's see. We are now at our timed item of 2:30. Discussion possible action regarding presentation of a report on wave energy to the CEO's office. Supervisor Delbert.
Mr. Chairman, before we begin, I am awaiting a message from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers for a important conference call on lake levels. I'm hoping that it doesn't come until later this afternoon, but if for some reason I need to step out for a few minutes, that's the reason. So I apologize in advance if it comes during this item. Thank you.
So acknowledge, and I believe that's a very important item before us, and I don't see any problem with the board accepting you're stepping out for a short time for a conference call. So, to Mr. Kaler or the CEO's office.
Good afternoon, board members, members of the public, staff. My name is Paul Kaler. I'm the Deputy County Executive Officer. I'm here today to talk to you about possible action, further action regarding wave energy and wave energy development project on the Mendocino coast. Just as a bit of background, I think the board discussed this issue starting back last September and authorized the board to do continue work on wave energy and to attend an important Federal Energy Regulatory Commission meeting in Portland. And in November, the Board of Supervisors authorized the county to be a co-sponsor for a wave energy forum that happened on January 19th in Fort Bragg, and established a wave energy ad hoc committee of Supervisors Smith and Colfax. Just to talk a bit about the wave energy forum, it was very well attended. Over 150 people attended. We had, I believe, 4 very informative panel discussions. And we've heard from numerous people that it has been the conference regarding wave energy held in California, and there was a lot of good community dialogue and interest that was generated. As a part of a follow-up to the Wave Energy Forum, the Chief Executive Office met with the ad hoc committee, as well as representatives of the City of Fort Bragg, and there has been some developments that are outlined in my staff report, and I'll just go through them quickly. There's been an organization of a fishermen stakeholders group. This group is known as FISH, or Fishermen Interested in Safe Hydrokinetics. And they have organized themselves to file a motion to intervene with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission regarding PG&E's proposed wave energy project. In addition, there's the Green Wave project, a limited liability corporation known as the Green Wave Energy Solutions Project Company, has filed for the same permit area which had been previously a permit had been applied for by the Chevron California Renewable Energy Corporation. On February 11th, the City of Fort Bragg City Council had a good discussion regarding development of wave energy, and one of the things that the city staff brought up was that we should probably be thinking as a group as a developer's deposit account. This would be a way of wave energy developers to advance funds to offset costs for public review and process. I think most people that are involved in local government thought this was a very good idea as a way of paying for our costs for facilitation, meetings, and communication, but keeping PG&E at an arm's length. Development of similar projects in the region. There now has been development of projects, or at least permits filed in Humboldt County as well as Sonoma. And in Sonoma County, the permit applicant is the Sonoma County Water Agency. In addition, in Washington, D.C., Supervisor Smith and myself did have a meeting at the Department of Energy regarding wave energy, and the Department of Energy is looking into wave energy as a clean, sustainable energy source. Their mission is more as to analyze it as a potential national resource rather to be developed and promoted rather than as a regulatory agency. So there are 6 recommendations within my report to the Board of Supervisors. I'll go through them quickly because I know that there's members of the audience that want to speak today. Authorize the Executive Office to attend stakeholders meetings. The vision here is that the Executive Office would not be an active participant, but rather an official observer of Mendocino County, authorized to attend stakeholders meetings, so that as wave energy projects, developments, and concerns can be communicated back to the county. Authorize the Executive Office to communicate and coordinate with other jurisdictions in the North Coast region of California. We're looking here to develop a unified approach among local governments towards the stakeholder groups, state and federal regulators, and wave energy developers in order to maintain and defend local control of wave energy project development. Number 3 would be authorize the Executive Office to work with the United States Department of Energy to participate in wave energy development workshops or seminars which might be sponsored by DOE. And number 4 would be authorize the Executive Office to work with the City of Fort Bragg for the establishment of a wave energy developers deposit account. Number 5 would authorize the Executive Office to work with the City of Fort Bragg and stakeholders organizations to organize and administer a group of groups. The vision here is that as different stakeholders groups organize themselves, there will be a need for an executive committee which will officially recognized representatives which will engage in high-level negotiations with wave energy developers. And number 6 was consult with County Council regarding anticipation of pursuing a motion to intervene with wave energy or green wave energy solutions. So with that, I would turn it back to you, Mr. Chairman, and answer any questions that the board might have.
Okay, back to the board. Supervisor Delbar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Kaler, understanding that there's debate and question about the efficiency or the realistic capability of wave energy, but clearly there's a substantial potential. Otherwise, we wouldn't see these other companies and proposals coming forward up and down the coast. Not just our coast, but the coast of Oregon and as well as other areas in California. Rather than be reactive to every application that comes forward, why not look at being proactive, such as Sonoma County did, and actually make an application ourselves, where we actually have the upper hand on the coast of Mendocino County?
It's called the Lincoln County model because it's what it was done in Oregon by Lincoln County. You'll notice who the applicant in Sonoma County is. It's the Sonoma County Water Agency. We could apply for a permit for the areas off our coast that are not already in the permit zones engaged by Green Wave and by Chevron. The thing that's holding us back is resources and technical expertise to apply for such an application. That's not really a problem with the Sonoma County Water Agency. Their view is that they want to use development of this energy source to operate to meet their electric demand for their pumping and water conveyance system, and they have a fair amount of resources to do this type of work. We as the County of Mendocino, we simply do not even have a budget allocation for this, and this type of work is expensive. It's not